Hi, my name is Kate Delaney. I'm the president of South Jersey Progressive Democrats. And this presentation is meant to be a quick introduction to Democratic County Committee. And I hope by the end that you will be excited to run for this party office with South Jersey Progressive Dems. So, if you're wondering what county committee is, there is one in your town, no matter what size your town is, whether it's a town of 60,000 people or 2,000 people, regardless of the size, every municipality has a Democratic committee. In every county but Camden County, there are two district leaders per voting district. These two district leaders are voted into party office in the party primary. This means they're on the June ballot. In most counties, the county committee members serve a term of 2 years. So, again, this is in every town, and there are two people that represent your district, usually for a term of 2 years. The only outlier, again, is Camden County. So, what should your municipal committee and district leaders do? So, a good way to think of this, and as I've presented in the past, is to sort of think of these muni leaders as sort of continental Congress. They're meant to be your representatives to your county party. So, they should be a conduit between the county Democrats and you as a local Democrat. So, as party officials, they should be working for a strong, energetic, participatory party. So, this means engaging with you, inviting you to public meetings, asking for your input on policies, issues, candidates that you feel excited about, perhaps hosting debates or other actions. So, again, engaging with local Democrats so that they are plugged into the party and so that there's a way to support the party. So again, this is the role of your local committee members to connect you to your county party. So why should you run for this office, which perhaps you've never even heard of until right now? So, one good reason to do this is that this is a very local, low level party office. A party office, importantly, is different than a political office where you're passing laws. So, this is not something that you'll be doing if you run and are elected to county committee. Instead, you're throwing your hat into the ring to help build a stronger, more active, and open party. I think many of us in South Jersey desperately feel a need for this for a variety of reasons. And certainly one of those reasons is that we see Republicans that are mobilizing across South Jersey, and Democrats need to be doing the same, right? If we want to see Democrats win, we also need to see Democrats become more open, engaged, and progressive. If you feel like this is work that you want to see happen, this is a great space to do it. So, what are some of the things that Democratic committee members decide? Committee members play important behind the scene roles. So, this is not, again, an office that the public pays a lot of attention to. So, this is, again, below eye level, but these are important decisions that impact our elections and impact our democracy. So, committee members make vital decisions about party endorsements, party funding. Many of our county parties have a lot of money, right? So, this is a chance to think about where that money should go, to what issues, to what campaigns. Committee members can set policy priorities, so perhaps proposing various subcommittees on issues that feel important or constituencies that feel like they need more engagement. There can be questions or, a decision to lobby for reforms to operations. So asking for, debates, asking for conventions, and working for public engagement in lots of ways, right? Whether that's engaging more fully on social media, whether that's hosting various meetings where the public can be part of the local and county party. These are all spaces in which you can make change. So new people on committee can bring new ideas, new experiences. They can ask questions. They can ask how we can improve operations, and move the party to be more engaged and be more relevant, right, to the average voter. So you're probably, of course, thinking, if you run for this office, what kind of time commitment is this? So at present, county parties are required to have a reorg meeting. And if you've never seen or heard from your county or local party, it's probably because that's what they are doing. It's just this bare minimum of a yearly meeting. They might also have a process to endorse candidates. The only exception really to this is Atlantic County, where there is an open convention. And most of South Jersey, there is not a convention that you can attend and hear from candidates. So, really, you are running for an office that only sort of quasi exists. It exists on the ballot, but it certainly does not really exist as a point of major engagement for local Democrats. So, the sky's the limit. When you're running, you can envision what it would look like to take this barely alive and engaged body and make it something that is open and that is welcoming and will make voters excited to vote and excited to be Democrats. So you get a chance to think about what that looks like. What would a really responsive, engaged Democratic Party look like? What would it look like locally? What would it look like on the county level? So, how do you run for this office? So, importantly, in this year's upcoming election in June, Democratic county committee seats are up for reelection in two counties, in Cumberland County and Camden County. So in Cumberland, there will likely be some vacancies in various municipalities. So this is an easy way to get involved. If you want to be on Democratic committee, you can simply see what kind of vacancies might exist in your town and ask to be appointed to fill those vacancies. So it's really just a matter of kind of raising your hand and saying, I would like to be involved. This is, I think, is really important after the election that we saw in CD2 a lack of turnout. This is a way to redress that, to really do the building on the ground that we need to have happening. If there are no vacancies, you can still run for this office. So it's just a matter of getting a nominating petition, finding someone else in your district that you want to run with, and then asking Democrats in your district to vote for you in the primary election. So doing a little bit of canvassing and talking to your neighbors and saying, I want to run for this office because I want the county party and the local party to be more engaged, to be more responsive. We want to see Democrats win, and we want to see people feel invested in participating in their party. So again, that's in Cumberland, where there may be vacancies that you can simply raise your hand to be involved, or you can go the route of running. And again, this is not a very heavy lift to run in your district, right? It's that nominating petition, finding someone to run with, and then doing that, engagement, running a little campaign in your district. But maybe you live in Camden County. Don't feel too bad. I live there too. And if you live in Camden County, you should know it's a more complicated race. It's engineered to be that way. So the Camden County Dems have really set up a system that has kept the party very close, very closed off, and really kept people sort of ossified in that space. So, in 20 out of 21 of our counties, again, to run for Democratic committee means running with someone else in your district, circulating a nominating petition, getting signers from your district, and then running a little local campaign in the district where you live and vote. The exception to this is Camden County. So, in Camden County, our Democratic committee elections are run at large and winner take all style, and there's no district representation. So this is a huge shift. So rather than simply saying I'm going to run with my neighbor to represent my district on county committee, it means that we have to recruit an entire team to run against the incumbent team. So for instance, there are 72 seats on the Cherry Hill Democratic Committee. For South Jersey Progressive Dems to run, we need to recruit 72 candidates to run against the 72 incumbents, and there is no chance for voters to mix and match. They simply pick one slate of 72. So obviously, this is a huge democracy problem that is run that way. However, we still feel like it's very important to make inroads in the party. We feel that new people need spaces in the party. There needs to be new talent, new ideas. We need to open up the party. So, South Jersey Progressive Dems will again be doing this organizing work that we've done so many years now. So, if you want to run in Camden County, and we hope that you do, you have an opportunity to run as part of our large scale county campaign for party office. So, this will be a group project as it's been in the past, and we will, welcome new people again who want to seek party office with us and do this planning together. So, as a final thought, why you should do this. I think we have seen in South Jersey a increased energy from the Republican Party, and the red wave seems to be again kind of holding on to our region. So if we want a stronger Democratic Party that can take on this red wave in South Jersey, we really do need new people in the party. We need new energy in the party. If we're worried about the future of democracy, right, we need more people engaged. That participatory democracy really requires us to show up and to do the work. This is a chance to work with fellow progressives to envision what a party that people would truly look like, how it would function, what changes we would want to make. I often say to fellow progressives that in the general, we have to vote out of fear, or so often we're told just to hold our nose and vote, right? That, we can't let the Republicans win. And that is the real, energy of that election. But in the primary, there can be really positive, excited energy. We can vote and we can run out of hope. So I'm suggesting that you consider running for this office. Let's hope and envision and work together to build a stronger democracy and Democratic base in South Jersey.